Hello everybody and welcome to Andrew Rants, a video series where I stand upon my metaphorical soapbox pedestal of the world and I complain, I bitch, and I rant about all the things around me that bother me, piss me off, and just plain drive me up a tree. And today's topic is slightly entertaining, yet at the same time I have to tread a little carefully here. Now, I was debating whether or not I actually wanted to do this topic. No, it does not violate my two credos that I will never talk about on my channel, but it's bad-mouthing the people whose site allows my channel to exist. Yeah, I see my point there. I'm just going to come out and say it. So, it was earlier this week, or I should say last week, by the time I get this video up, I was watching the newest episode of MMPR Toys. That's that show with Bruno and Mia, and one of the episodes that they had up was they had met with an advisor from YouTube to help try to grow their channel. And this advisor from YouTube told them to ditch Power Rangers as a dead franchise. And I'm giving you a minute to just pull your jaws off the floor here, because I'd like to ask this question here at the moment. What was YouTube smoking, and where can I get some? Because if it basically distorts reality that much, it's got to be worth it. Crap, I mean, did they get that shit from the Martians? Is that stuff coming from, like, Omicron Persei 8? No, I got it. You got that from, Yucatania. That's it. That's where you got it from. So, this topic that Power Rangers is a dead franchise went viral with fans going, how is it a dead franchise? Explain how it's a dead franchise. It's not a dead franchise. And it's not. Unfortunately, I guess YouTube considers it a dead franchise. Why, I wonder, off the top of my head, for like the first 35 minutes here, why, is it a dead topic? Why is it a dead franchise? So, that was giving Bruno kind of a crisis, I guess you could say, in his head of, well, do we want to keep doing what we're doing or not? Well, if it ain't broke, don't fuck with it. It's a good old saying. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, I don't see Power Rangers as a dead franchise. It's still going strong. Mind you, there have been some major bumps in the road. Megaforce and Super Megaforce are the two biggest bumps that come to my mind. Not to mention the entire Disney era, but we don't talk about that. But seriously, I mean, the franchise has lasted 25 years. It's getting ready to start its 26th year. Just sold the toy rights to Hasbro, and I think Hasbro has the rights to the show now. It's stepping in a whole new direction, and it's a dead franchise. What? No. Let me figure this out here. So let me pull out my BS calculator. So if I, circumnavigate the globe, and then I reverse the polarity of the neutron flow, I take into consideration that the 20th anniversary was a goddamn train wreck, but then, at the same time, the 25th anniversary, oh, that was a beautiful thing. Ooh, that was beautiful. So I throw that back into the mix as a positive. Then I take into consideration the fact that it got a new, licensor for the toys. This Bandai is no longer out, but Hasbro's in. Hasbro's done some majorly good work with some of their I can't even say it without cringing and almost wanting to throw up. The one line of Transformer toys, as long as they don't make anything like that, will definitely be good. What was it? Cyberverse? Oh, yeah, that's what it was. As long as they stay away from that. So that into the mix, and we get, bullshit. Power Rangers is not a dead franchise. It's never been a dead franchise. Sure, a couple years ago, I probably would have said, it's dying, but it's not dead. It's not like it's on life support, barely hanging on. No, it was in a slump. Because you had crappy acting from the people that were playing the roles in Megaforce and Super Megaforce. Because they apparently never heard the word acting. Yes. Oh, God. But anyway, Why is this so horrible at this point that they're considering this a dead franchise? Because I kind of feel like YouTube is trying to push out creativity. Anybody remember? Okay, who am I talking about? My audience is probably under the age of 30. So let me rephrase this. YouTube, the original 1984 or 86 Apple Computer Super Bowl commercial. If you've ever seen the movie Pirates of Silicon Valley, it's featured in that. If you've ever seen the movie Jobs, I know there was like a short little mention of it in that movie as well. It's a huge thing in Apple's timeline. And it's a whole thing about conformity. At least that's what I gathered from it. YouTube, you'll see what I mean. But it basically feels like that's what YouTube wants, is that your creativity is meaningless to us because we want you to create what we think the people want to see. No offense to YouTube, but if we the creators created what you think the people want to see, none of us would have any careers, and YouTube would be the dead franchise. And I could just see it now, and 20 years from now, kids would be learning in school about the downfall of YouTube. Well, how did it die, teacher? Oh, well, it's very simple, Timmy. You see, YouTube decided to tell its creators that they had to make stuff that they thought the people wanted to see. There was a massive backlash. Creators were tarred and feathered in the streets. And, well, let's just say that YouTube never recovered. But it was a massive internet site, wasn't it? Surely there must be a record of it somewhere. No. After the great digital war of 2025, there was nothing left. Yes, YouTube was gone. Now, if anybody wants to learn about the anime downfall, please, pass up your permission slips. This does get a little raunchy. But I mean, seriously, Power Rangers is not a dead franchise. It's just that anything you put up Power Rangers related gets copyright striked so goddamn fast on YouTube. It isn't funny. You want a perfect example? Go talk to Linkara from Atop the Fourth Wall. His History of Power Rangers series constantly gets red flagged for copyright violations. He has done an entire video bitching this out. Lionsgate dropped a tremendous amount of lawsuits and copyright claims on people on YouTube because of bad-mouthing their movie, the Power Rangers movie in 2017. I bad-mouthed it, but my channel isn't monetized. You didn't find my ass, but it sucked. Nobody liked it. And the ones that did were delusional. But, I mean, the stuff gets copyright striked way too quickly. YouTube knows it, but they're just saying, well, it's a dead franchise. Just stop doing Power Rangers stuff. Okay. Which leads me back to my original question. What do you want us to do? You tell us what you want us to do. I love that there's a hashtag right now on Twitter, YouTube in 5 words. I've already done it twice. I've had some good ones. My first one was, why won't you help us? And the second one is, we screw over our creators. Both of those are 5 words, and they perfectly describe YouTube. They won't help creators because their version of helping is, well, you know what made your channel so popular and why people love it? Stop doing it. That's not helping. That's screwing them over. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Power Rangers is really a dead franchise? Or do you think this is just YouTube trying to change the landscape and get Power Rangers off their site for good? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes, and this has been Andrew Rants. And please, YouTube, do not get rid of my channel just because I badmouthed you. So many other people did. I have their names. I'm willing to bargain. I'm not joking. I will throw other channels under the bus to keep my channel going.